I'm Patrick Burke and I've got chronic MS, multiple sclerosis. I had double vision and I was frog marched to the doctors. Blokes don't go to the doctor. Blokes will do anything to avoid going to the doctor. Women will go to the doctor, blokes don't. And I was frog marched to the doctor and sent to the neurology department in Hemel Hempstead. And after 6 months of tests, going back in to see the consultant quite often, he said, "This is getting worse." No. And the double vision had disappeared. I didn't have double vision at this point in my life. And but I was on the NHS machine, so I had to go through, and eventually they said, "Well, Mr. Burke, you've got MS. Come back in 6 months' time and we'll see how it's going." And that was really the first inkling that I had that something was wrong, but it had no effect upon me. It was still life continued as it was before, as a perfectly fit human being, and it carried on like that for what, another 4 years or so. And that was in 1995. In 1999, I went out on a 16-mile dog walk with the family, came home, cooked supper. But from then on, things began to go a little bit awry. You can't say what they were, but about 2003, I found dog walking was becoming harder and harder. Just walking across a meadow, and I had bladder problems as well, which is common with people who have MS. And it was just a very, very slow progression from 2000. My mobility issues, I was finding it harder and harder to walk, and because of the walking, I had balance problems, so I'd fall over, and it just got worse. It didn't get worse by the week. You couldn't look back, say, last week or last month, but if you look back over a year, you can see the difference, the progression of the disease. It was affecting all sorts of areas. The problem happened in 1979 when my first occurrence. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was pressure when my bladder just emptied itself. Acutely embarrassing, but the problem just disappeared. So I didn't really think any more about it. I was newly married, just moved into a flat in central London because we were working at Christie's, and the problem just disappeared, went away. And so, I mean, I didn't bother to go and see anyone about it. I put it down to pressure of work. Yeah, because I was trying to set myself up as a silver dealer. So I put it all down to that and just never thought anything further. It just went away. I had slight cases of wanting to go to the loo out of the blue, but dismissed it. And that was in '79, and the double vision occurred in autumn 1994. Between 95 and 2000, there was no effect upon me at all. It was something we talked about at dinner parties. Then very slowly, if I look back on it year by year, oh, last year I could do so much. And things like, you don't notice these things until there was one day when we were visiting my brother down in Wales, and we stopped to buy a zebra crossing. My wife said, "Oh, nip over and buy a bottle of wine or something." I tried to run and I couldn't. I didn't think about it, but I suddenly realised I couldn't run. And and then other things happen. You don't notice it happening until you look back and you say, "Crikey, I can't go up the stairs 2 at a time. Or I can't go down the stairs really quickly." And it was little things like that, and you don't wake up and notice that you can't do it. It's when you look back with the benefit of hindsight that, oh, crikey, I used to be able to do that.